Hi. Hello. Hope you can hear me okay. I'm going to talk into my microphone so you can hear me properly. So, if you're watching this, then this is going to be a recording because I'm recording this on YouTube so that more people can access it. And I have got some notes I've written, so I keep to the subject and don't wander off. So what is this about then? Okay, let me find my notes. There we go. So raising your vibration and setting new standards, so you can be the human that your horse needs you to be, so that your horse can be the horse that you want him to be. Calmer, more responsive, and more confident because you are. Okay, so this is part one of a 3-part email video series that I'm creating for you. So I was inspired to do this because I want to explain more about my equine energy methods and how it works, who it's for, who I am, and all of that stuff. So, okay, so who am I? Okay, my name is Hannah. I'm Hannah Freeman, and I was born and raised in southeast London. I was one of those kids who spent every waking hour at stables looking after horses. I was more than happy to muck in, muck out, do all the dirty jobs, do anything. I just wanted to be with horses. I just wanted to be in close proximity to horses, whatever that took. So that's kind of how it began. But I had a kind of an epiphany moment. I also worked with horses for most of my life. I was a groom, so I looked after other people's horses and spent as much time as I could with horses. And so it wasn't until I had my own horse, Max, who you may have seen in my posts quite a bit. I do post lots of pictures of him. And it wasn't until then I had an epiphany that whilst I was riding out one day, actually, it was one particularly nice sunny day, and I was just riding along thinking, I created all of this. I did this. I love being in this energy. I love being in this energy of horses. Obviously, particularly Max, because he's my heart horse. And it's an energy that you can't get it from anywhere else. It's like I've kind of called it equine energy because that's exactly what it is, and it makes you feel good, and it makes you feel good in a way that nothing else does. And when I'm in that energy, I feel energized and alive, and as though I am able to see things from a different perspective. Okay, so, and I know also that in that different perspective, you see the world in such a different way, and that so much more potential, so much more is available to you. And in that higher vibration energy, you're just on another level. And I can access that energy whenever I want to. And the more you do it, the easier it gets, and the more you can do with it. So I used to be such a terribly shy person, and horses were the one energetic motivator, as it were. They literally raised my vibration. And I know that people I worked with and for, I know that people can feel it. I know that people can feel it. I know that people can use it to a certain extent, but their ego gets in the way of actually taking the actions and the motivations. So they're not able to fully embrace it. They're not able to fully empower themselves with this energy. So this leads me to my big why I created the Equine Empress, which is I've been doing it for quite a few years now. It's about 6 years. I've kind of developed this idea, principles, things that just need showing to the world, need to be introduced to people in a way that they can take it on board and use it for their own benefit, use it for their own reward, their own life path. It's really big, important stuff. And it's for anybody. I mean, anybody who feels motivated by horses, anybody who feels that natural urge to be with horses, that fascination you feel. Anybody who has been near a horse has felt this energy. Okay, so whether you are a novice, whether you own a horse, whether you've never owned a horse, whether you are a pro who has been into horses all your life, I think there is still something that you can gain from this work. So listen if you will. Listen if you will. It's not for everyone. It's not for the faint-hearted. I do kind of emphasize this, that it's a kind of, it's horses reflect back to you your energy. I'll go into this a bit more in a minute. But horses are such amazing transmitters of energy. They reflect your energy back to you so that you can, if you are able to read that, you can adjust yourself. You can pick up on this energy. You can do stuff with it, okay? And I'm going to explain this a bit more. And by the way, if you are watching this and you want to find out more about any of what I'm saying, you can go find me on Facebook. I use my profile a lot. I also have a group called the Equine Empress Society. You can find me there. And some other stuff which you're going to learn about later on in this 3-part course. So, okay. So this is why I created the Equine Empress, because I have to help other people. I have to help other people feel this energy, and not just to feel it, but to actually do something with it. And I want to be able to help people to overcome their anxieties and their self-worth issues and their put things off till some other time issues. All of that can be worked on and problems solved and solutions found using equine energy, using these methods I'm about to explain to you. I want to show people how to allow this energy in, how to bring out of you, the visions and the passions, all the things that you need to experience in order to thrive. And my big dream for the Equine Empress is to provide a source of high energy, inspiration, high vibration, guided meditations, to get you feeling your horse's energy in a different way, in a way that you've probably not dialed into that much before. And this energy is a source of elevation of your own higher mind, where all the answers are instantly. Okay, so I want to be your guide so that you can do this. You can fill your boots with this powerful, esoteric, and fully charged energy. It charges up your batteries in a way that you just have never experienced. Okay, you can charge up your batteries with equine energy. So what does it actually look like? What does this work actually entail? What does it actually, physically look like? So obviously it is a requirement to have some physical contact with horses, but you don't have to be a horse owner. You don't have to, it doesn't involve riding. My methods do not involve riding, although it is the missing piece. If you are a jittery, nervous rider, or you're not as brave as you used to be kind of rider, then this is the missing piece. This is the bit that will change that. So this work involves sitting quietly, spending time sitting quietly with horses, not in a forced way, in an accepting and open to receiving kind of way. Okay, so you can do it in your horse's field or in his stable when they are content and restful. Okay, and horses mirror back to you your current energy in a very unfiltered way. They don't hold back, they tell you the absolute truth. And you'll get better and better at reading this reflected energy and better at creating the energy that you do want, the energy that you do need in order to thrive. So, and you get to find out like the answers, the direct, instant answers to do with what you're holding back from and what your current energetic frequency is stopping you from doing. And so, you can ask yourself big questions like, who are you? And what are your big dreams? Are you ready to stop holding yourself back? So that what if you dared to dream bigger, even bigger, and rode that thrill of the adventure that gets you there? So these are obviously such deep questions, and these are the questions that you'll get instant answers to when you do this work. Okay, so even if you have been stuck, like living half a life for however long, then it's up to you to, whether you're living up to someone else's expectations, whether you're waiting for someone else to give you permission, or your horse energy gives you the power to take back control and live for you. Give yourself the permission to do the things you want to do. And you never did need, and you also realize you never did need outside validation. That was just your ego, so-called keeping you safe. So let me know if you have any questions so far. I'm just going to take a sip of my coffee because it's going cold here. So I get very excited about this, as you can tell. Slurp into my microphone. That's not good, is it? Okay. So not that you're going to go outwardly crazy or mad with this energy, but it's going to help you to sort of gracefully and elegantly discover what you are missing and help you align to your sort of full, unbridled truth. Okay, so horses, equine energy gives you that bravery to be you. That's the biggest thing there. I'm going to say that again. Equine energy gives you the bravery to be you. Okay, so an equine energy is gentle and loving, and yet it's powerful and strong. That perfect balance when you are fully aligned with it and you are aligned with your own purpose. You feel an inner peace that is incredibly empowering. It doesn't mean like sinking back into nothingness. No. That's not what it's about at all. It means propelling yourself forwards with surety and trust. And also, the other huge thing here is that, as I said before, it's the missing piece if you are a nervous rider. But it will also allow you to create the most beautiful relationship with your horse. The trust, the confidence in each other, that is what is missing, okay? Is missing in lots of different ways, and it's different for each individual person. So I hope this bit has been helpful. I hope I have kind of opened up some neurons in your brain to allow you to think a bit more about what this, what equine energy is and how you could have more of that in your life, more of all the things I have said about inner peace and empowerment and self-mastery. Okay, so tomorrow in part 2, I'm going to show you the equine energy method. Let me show you and guide you through the process and the ways to apply it to you and the results that you can expect. Okay, and just a quick brief of part 3. We are going to do a live guided meditation that you can do with or without your horse. Obviously, you can do it. I'm going to show you how you can do it without your horse. Obviously, it's up to you whether you haven't always got access, or sometimes it's cold and you don't want to sit around outside. But also, it's good to wrap up warm sometimes and go and be with your horse for some real charge up your batteries, equine energy. Anyway, so you get to find the answers for just about anything that they come out of the blue. That's the whole point of using this method, this energy. Okay, so I have actually, let me just go back to my other screen. There we go. So I hope you're excited for more. I hope you have enjoyed this. I hope it's been intriguing, and I hope it's been I hope it's been, what's the word I'm looking for? Illuminating. Yeah. Okay, so this will be emailed to you if you have signed up, or you may be seeing this on YouTube, and it's currently the 29th of March. So if you're seeing this sometime in the future, then you can please do come and let me know your thoughts. Come and find me on Facebook. It would be lovely to chat to people who have listened to this. And I've also put the link down to below. I've put the link to my website, so you can go and find the other parts to this series. There's 3 parts to it. So thank you for watching, and thank you for listening, and catch the next 2 episodes, other 2 parts tomorrow and the next day. Bye for now.